Hello everybody and welcome to B-Swarm Gaming. Today I'm playing as a noob and today I'm coming at you with some new information. New information because it is something that I have not come across the first time I was around with B-Swarm Master 1. Yes, B-Swarm Master 1 went through all of Spirit Bear's 30 challenges, completed them, did the wind chimes, and got the Windy Bee. Yes, if you do not know anybody who got the Windy Bee, B Swarm Master 1 got the Winnie Bee. Yes, I know it's real. You may think it's a myth. You may think, how do I get the Winnie Bee? Well, that's the question for today. How do you get the Winnie Bee? Well, I just found out some more information that I think you should know. Okay, so let's find a safe spot because I am not going to do anything for this field right now. This is more of an informational type of thing. Yes, let's go back to the hive. Let's put the honey money in here. I have over 1 billion, which is amazing for like a noob, but I got some major things growing for this hive. Yes, I plan on upgrading some things. I tried a little bit at the Krabby, and it was going down. I could see that it was probably going to be about a 40-minute fight, but it's going down, so yep. I'm going to be upgrading, up leveling some bees. I got a silver gifted egg coming. I got the mythic quest that's, slowly coming along. So that's 2 bees. Also, ticket wise, okay, now this is exciting. Ticket wise, just I think like 15, 20 more tickets, which is pretty easy to get now. I can get another gifted bee. And if you look at the ticket tent, the next one coming up is Tabby Bee. Get that Tabby Bee, put it in a slot that's an 8 or a 9, because it's about to be all 9s. We're talking about a pretty good starting off Tabby Bee. So, watch out, Diamond and Amulet. I'm going to be Supreme pretty soon. Hoping, right? Diamond's pretty consistent now. I have a pretty good Diamond Amulet. What I'm hoping now for is trying to get that attack on the beetle. Anyway, let's get to what the question of the day is. The question of the day is Windy Bee. We want a Windy Bee. Everybody wants a Windy Bee. Everybody who plays Spirit Bird, that's why they're going there. They're going there for the Windy Bee. They're not going there for the Spirit Petal Wand. That's a great thing. That's just like a dessert that you get first, right? That's the dessert that you get first. Windy Bee is like the steak or the best salad you've ever had for the vegetarians. I don't know what your favorite food is, but we all like cake. We all like a pie. We all like an ice cream. There's some sort of dessert that we all like. Well, Windy Bee is like the main meal. The petal wand is like the dessert. But in this case, it's kind of flip-flopped in that you get the petal wand first. So that's a dessert. Okay, so Spirit Bear is kind of like confusing your mind, saying, all right, well, get the dessert first. Here's the petal wand. Here's the dessert. Windy Bee, that's the main meal. But see, here's the difficult thing though. How do you get it? You read things online. Okay, it's simple. Spirit Petal goes in. And then Cloud Vials. Yes, Cloud Vials. 5 at a time, 10 at a time. How much? One person I read said, oh, I just donated 20 Cloud Vials and I got Windy Bee. Is that normal? Am I lucky? Oh, be quiet. You know what you want. You want replies that either call you a hater or you want replies that say, oh, you're really lucky. You're really special. Come on now. Come on now. Onnit is not going to make it that easy. He is not going to make it that easy for anybody. No, 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 no. Okay, so here's how it works. You want to know my personal story? My personal story, I never really counted. I never really counted on how long, but I'm guessing that with me, my cloud vials probably came out to maybe about 300 to 400 cloud vials. Now, do you just get cloud vials? No, you have to earn them. You have to get a wild Windy Bee. It has to come down, whether it's from somebody else or for you, but you got to be proactive. You got to think that you're going to get it all the time. Then you got to think, well, I might not be the only one going after this. There might be other people, and you have to share. You can't tell other people, hey, stay away from this. Come on, man. This is a community game. Yes, this is a private server, but I have other people who play too because I don't want to play by myself. I don't want to be the only one in here. Then what's the point of playing this game, right? what's the point of playing a game where there's a chat to talk to other people? So that's why it took a long time, but that's the whole fun part of this game. When you get Winnie Bee, when I got Winnie Bee, I was so excited, I was so stoked. How fun would it be if you donate the Spirit Petal and then you give 10 or maybe even 20 and then you get Winnie Bee? It'd be great, but the satisfaction of getting Winnie Bee after donating 300 is so much more satisfying. Anyway, so that's kind of how I got it. There's an update on October 12th. I've told you certain things have changed. I was on the tower, and I believe I told you that there was a section that was glitching. Kind of looked like one of those lights going on and off, on and off, on and off. I was just climbing it, and it's fixed. So it looks like either Onnit's been noticing these things, or people have been notifying him, and he's been fixing it. So things are good. Well, this is what I've noticed recently when I turned in a quest to Spirit Bear. Alright, so I go to Spirit Bear, and Spirit Bear talks about the one thing that I was always confused about, always asked on chat, but never got an answer. Okay? Even check the videos of like the big players when it comes to Bee Swarm. The big players meaning that they have like tens of thousands of views, but they all basically do the same thing, not hating, basically saying that they are very good and they should know the answer. So I'm typing in on YouTube very specific words, Spirit Bear uses these very specific words, which is awesome. So I hope that they do videos too, but I'm laying it down now first. I believe I'm laying it down first, which is the word favor. Okay? Now, it's been used before. You know, I'm not coming up with the word, but she uses the word favor. She didn't use the word favor before, but now she's using the word favor. Favor, Winnie Bee, and chance. Favor, Winnie Bee, and chance. Okay, now something that I did not get out of there specifically is that a 100 guaranteed chance of getting Winnie Bee. But the inference out of all of this is, and this is the great thing, right? Okay, so think of the favor as something like the ant meter here, right? We all know that when you play the ant challenge, when that red turns all the way to green, what happens? The ants fall down. So think about the favor meter as something like that. It starts out as all red, right? You donate things after the Spirit Petal, or actually even before the Spirit Petal. Whatever you donate other than the Cloud Vials raises that favor meter. Now, of course, the thought is, from what I read, is once the favor meter reaches all green, 100% guarantee you're going to get, just like that, right? Once it turns all green and the ants drop, well, in the opposite way, when the favor meter turns quote-unquote all green, then you are going to get a Winnie Bee egg. Now, from what I also read, is that almost never happens because it's going to take a lot of stuff to make it turn green. So that's one good thing that we don't have to worry about. We don't have to worry about making the favor meter turn green before we get the Winnie Bee. Alright, once again, what I always do, I always say craft. Craft. Let's make some more enzymes because I know that we're going to need more enzymes. I always do this in my videos if I can to kind of reinforce kind of craft. Alright, so what do we give the wind chimes? Rare things. What did I do? Is what I'm about to tell you going to help? I don't know, but this is what I did. When I got to 45 hives, I'm still at 45 hives, I kind of figured, well, now I'm going to focusing on leveling them up. The next hive is 40 billion. I can do a lot of leveling up with 40 billion. You know, there's a certain threshold that I want to get to, and 40 billion is going to help me get there. I don't need another hive slot because I don't want another bee to start out low. Even though I had 2 gold gifted eggs, and I had a bunch of diamond eggs, and I had a bunch of gold eggs, and I had actually not a lot of silver eggs, but I had gold eggs and diamond eggs. But anyway, what I started doing is I started reading and saying, all right, you kind of have to put like in perspective what's rare and what's not rare. Are crafted items rare? Some things are harder to craft, so maybe those are the things that you donate, right? How about treats? Well, treats really aren't that rare, but I would donate things like 35,000 treats, 100,000 treats, okay? That's rare, right? I would donate eggs. I would donate lots of treats. I never donated a lot of like red extracts, things like that. But I would donate like tropical drinks, even though every time you fight Krabby, you get a decent amount of tropical drinks and you can craft tropical drinks. I never donated a lot of things like oils or red extracts or blue extracts or converters or marshmallow, you know, things that you can get from like Mono Chick or things that you would regularly use to fight stick bug, things like that. It was always like one or two big items, like the eggs. And maybe I could have got it sooner. Maybe I could have gotten it at like 200 donations. I'm not sure. But I think Spirit Bear kind of gives you a hint. You know, toward the, I think the second half of her challenges, she tells you to donate, eggs. Once is a basic egg, and then she ups it to a gold egg. And I think she uses the words of something like, I know you can afford it, or if you really want Wendy B, or you really want to give something to the wind chimes, you'll give a golden egg. You know, something kind of like a teaser. You know, something like, you know, if you really want to play this game the way that it should, you'll give an egg. Almost kind of like you give an egg, you'll get an egg. Now, of course, this game is going to cause frustration, so it's really going to pull at the dedication of the person, you know. So that's kind of what I got, is that, yes, the guarantee is still there, but the guarantee is now comparable to like the ant meter, right? At least with the ant meter, we know how to get that up. But what we don't know is what tool or what guard or what bee is actually making that go up really fast, right? We can take guesses. You know, it's like when I wanted a new amulet and I was making all these adjustments to me. You know, I didn't know if it was actually going to be the next thing that was going to keep me at like 100. It got me closer. Some got me closer and closer and closer. So I think with the Spirit Bear and Wendy Bee, if you want a Wendy Bee, you're going to have to increase that favor. You're going to have to kind of play around with it. So I think the chance of getting a Wendy Bee is going to be 100%, but you're going to have to play that favor. Because other than the Cloud Vials, the only other things that will be given in favor are the things that you're going to be used summoning it. And that can take a very, very long time. Because eggs do not summon Wendy Bee. I would say the best thing, and I've always stuck to this, is dice. Dice have done it. In fact, let's do that in another video. I was going to do it right now, but it's almost like 15 minutes. So that's kind of what I wanted to tell you guys, is that she used the word favor and then talked about it. And in her weird Spirit Bear way, kind of said, hey, look, you'll get a Wendy Bee, but you have to do this. You have to do this. That's confusing because it's like giving a gift with conditions. You worked really hard to get the Spirit Petal. You're going to work really hard to get the Cloud Vials. Now, there's more conditions. Now you got to give favor. And you don't know how much favor you're going to give. Here's my last thought on that. That's a good and bad thing. It's going to reward individuals who really grind, who really put in the work on this. So that's good. Those who get Windy Bee from this is really going to stick with it. They're not going to want to leave. Trust me, the account that I have that has Windy Bee from it where I summoned it, I don't want to leave. Everyone that I know that has Windy Bee on my friends list have bought it. Other people that I know that are, like a upper level tier have bought it. Maybe I've come across somebody who has Windy Bee that has summoned it. I haven't seen them. I think it's still too of a new phenomena, and I know people have summoned it, because it's been around for a while. But I think it takes dedication. I think it takes time. Because what I did was every single day, it was a big part of the play. Every single day, it was part of my play, every single day, a part of my play. Alright, so that's basically what I'm saying. If you want Windy Bee, this is how you get it. If you want Windy Bee, this is how you get it. Not just the Cloud Vials. You have to give. You have to sacrifice. If you have eggs, give eggs. I know people will be saying, well, I don't have Robux. I don't have Robux. Well, look, here's how it is. If you can fight Snail, if you can defeat Snail, right? Snail gives out eggs. If you get to a point like what I did with 45 and you get the gifted eggs, that's great. Hold on to them. Donate them. Okay? If you're able to farm, and every once in a while you're able to get like 35,000 treats, 100,000 treats, maybe every once in a while donate them. This is one of those things. This is great. You know you're going to get Windy Bee, but to get it faster. And when I say faster, I don't mean like the next time, like you donate a gifted golden egg and you're going to get it like the next day. No, I think with me it took like at least like 2 weeks. And this is after every single day doing the Windy Bee thing. Alright, you guys take care. Bye.